should be to me for you. It should be to me for you. Where do I get this? Let's read Ephesians 3:2 at the bottom of our sheet here. Let's read this all together. Go.
If indeed you have heard of the stewardship of the grace of God, which was given to me for you.
Here, Paul talks about the stewardship of the grace of God. Paul considered him a steward. And if you consider a stewardess on a plane, you know their job is to minister, dispense, or give the riches of the plane, you know, the crackers and the drinks, to the people on the plane, right? That's what their job is. Well, Paul considered himself a steward, but his stewardship was of the grace of God. So what was he giving, ministering? What was he supplying? The grace of God. And he believed this grace was given to him for us. So he enjoyed grace. He enjoyed Christ. He enjoyed the supply. You know, when he came to the Lord in prayer, he was just enjoying grace. He was being supplied. What was that for? Was it for Paul to be a great Christian? To be like a superhero, perfect, spiritual person? No. He felt it was to me for you. I'm being supplied. I'm being fed so that I can feed you. Where can we see this in this story? I don't know if you noticed this detail, but this person who came at night and knocked on the door and asked for bread, who was that bread for? Did anyone catch that? For his friend. Yeah. It says, look, okay? I'll just read the beginning of Luke 11:5. And he said to them, this is the Lord Jesus saying to them, who among you will have a friend and will go to him at midnight and say to him, friend, lend me 3 loaves, since a friend of mine has come to me from a journey and I have nothing to set before him. So actually, he was asking for supply, but he was asking for supply for a friend. His friend had no food. He wanted the supply for his friend. How many times have you felt, I don't have anything to give to my friend? I don't know what to say. They're struggling. I just don't have the words. They may have even asked something spiritual, or they may have asked a question that I could respond by leading them to Christ, but I just don't have anything. I don't know what to do. I don't have the words. I don't have the life. I am depressed right now, or I'm anxious right now. I have nothing. Well, this was the person. He had nothing. But he came. He sought. Even at midnight, he was persistent. He didn't stop. He knocked until he got the supply. Right? He asked, he sought, he knocked, and he wouldn't stop until he had food that he could feed his friend with. Do we come to the Lord in this way? Do we come to the Lord realizing our friends, our family are hungry? They're starving for salvation. They're starving for Christ. And we need to put some bread before them. We need to put some bread before them. And so this is what causes us to knock on the door at 12 midnight and be persistent, not stopping to get that bread. We need it. Surely we need it to live, but we need it so that we can have something to give to our friends. This is genuine prayer. This is genuine prayer.